who is Dri? Who am I? Who am I behind the social media feed, behind the website, behind the videos, behind all that good stuff? Who am I? My journey can be summed up by perseverance and good work ethic. Whether I've had 2 views or 70,000 views, 1 like or 20 likes, my work ethic has never changed. I have a personal belief that if you are happy with doing what you do for a crowd of 1 or even a crowd of 0, then I know you will excel with a crowd of hundreds or thousands. In my opinion, that is the core of a good work ethic, because it shows that you are truly passionate about what you are doing and not personally driven by the accolades you do or do not receive. In other words, you are doing it regardless. You are doing it because you love it. I want to talk about where my love for creating comes from. Gosh, I've been working professionally in my career, separate from CVV Entertainment and Innovative Business Enterprises, but professionally in my career for 26 years now and counting. And I remember when I first got out of the military, I was active duty Air Force, and I got out, when was that? 2004. And my first job afterwards was a health benefits advisor in marketing, keyword marketing. Now, I never did marketing. Okay. So I remember my first job, and I remember my boss telling me that pretty much it will be up to me, whatever designs I would want to do, how I would want to market. And I would say that would be my first time really even shifting my mindset to creating in that way. And I loved it. I loved the idea that I could create, I was empowered. I could create however I thought, and it was brand new to me. And I really enjoyed that. And so as time went on, as I progressed in my career and I moved to other jobs, I still kept that passion about designing, and I incorporated it in whatever projects I could. I really did. So, after I got out of the military, like I said, health benefits advisor, marketing, but then some of my jobs were more in the administrative field, if you will. But I always found a way, and there was needs, and so I kind of brought that to the table. I remember in one position, I was digital displays, and this was before later on in my career, once I actually transitioned into digital media and web technology as a career. I was doing TV displays, creating content for that, and again, it was just whatever ideas you come up with. And so that's where the love for creating started. It started really kind of in my professional career, and I just grew hold of that, loved it, and I thought, okay, I'm doing this. And I also started doing a little freelancing for some friends and family. And I just started thinking, okay, I like this. I like this creative side of me. And so that led me to YouTube. I have YouTube channels that I've created, one starting back in 2009, another one in 2012, and of course, another one more recently I have one in 2022. So the first one back in 2009 was called Urban News Now, and that is where I really tapped into, okay, what else can I create outside of work? And so that's where the love of creating things outside of my professional career really bloomed. And with the Urban News Now, it was kind of I was trying to think of a very really fun, because it's so Urban News Now is a comedy type of channel, but I still wanted to showcase some real elements of news and things of that sort. But I really enjoyed it. These were pretty much skits. I wrote the skits. Of course, I got in costume. I did everything. I'm a one-man band as I am, or one-woman band, I should say, as I am now. And so that was super fun. Again, it goes back to the passion and the love for doing what you do. I did it because I loved it. Didn't know where it was going to go, but it was something I really enjoyed doing in my downtime, in my time that I had that was outside of my professional career. So in 2012, I created comedy and videos. And I'm thinking, okay, maybe I want to get out of this news business kind of thing and get more into the comedy and videos. So same thing, but really more on that. I love SNL skits. I love Memory of Living Color skits, Mad TV. So I was kind of like, okay, let me see what I can do with this. And really had a lot of fun doing that. And so then let's move forward to kind of now where things have evolved. And I do have some comedy videos on CVV Entertainment on the YouTube channel, but it's grown to a mixture of entertainment. And so if you go to my cvventertainment.com /about, you'll kind of learn more about what CVV Entertainment encompasses as far as having a different niche and bringing different entertainment. But where I am today, I believe really stems from everything that has led up to this point, from that marketing job, from, being able to create digital designs, being able to jump into that urban news now and just get my feet wet and see what's going on. Can I write? Can I act? Can I actually do these skits? And so all of that, has brought value to what you're seeing today. Here's a little bit about my professional education and training. So I have an associate's degree in allied health, which has nothing to do with what I'm doing now. And just kind of thinking back, like I said, when I got out the military, I started my career afterwards. And trying to, sometimes it's just about finding yourself, finding what you want to do. I want to share this. You're not always going to know what your passion is. It doesn't like tap you on the head in the middle of your sleep and say, this is your passion. You're going to have to go through life and discover what your passion is. And when you find it, you will know. So I remember I thought I wanted to be a nurse. I was in school for nursing. And oh my gosh, after the second time of anatomy and physiology, I succumbed to that. Like, that's not what I'm going to do. And so then I went with human resources because I thought, okay, I'm getting into the administrative field, doing these types of things. And so having a human resource degree would surely be beneficial for my career. But for me, it was kind of boring, just to be candid. It wasn't feeding, again, probably that creativity that was really starting to develop, and what I would later find out was truly my passion. So I decided, you know what? I've been doing some digital design work, like I said, putting it in where I can at work, professionally, friends, family. And I said, why don't I go to school and just get a degree in this? So I started off with graphic design. So yes. I do remember, I may still have some of my drawings. I remember, that whole thing, going to class and you're in this big art room, and it was like, oh, wow. It was just so different to me. I was like, wow, this is really different. And you actually had to draw from different angles and perspectives and move around the room and get all these different kinds of, I don't know. If you're an artist, I'm sure you know all that stuff. I'm not proclaiming to be that type of artist. Hence me dropping that major. Okay. So I remember specifically in one of the classes in the beginning, it was the graphic design class where you're actually going to start drawing, and you had, it was really cool. But, everybody gets up and says what their major is. And I tell you what, this new major, digital media and web technology, was new. I had been at the school, and this was a new degree field. And I said, oh my gosh, as soon as I heard that, I changed my major. I got through, I don't know, I got through that class. Thank God. I don't know how I got through that class. And I went to my counselor and I changed my degree. I will tell you this. I am the type of person, and it's about knowing your strengths and being comfortable with it. I may not be the best with hands-on, but if you give me a computer, something digital, I can make some things happen. And that's what I discovered for myself. I kind of felt like in this graphic design, you really have to have a love for it, a passion. You have to have an ingrown talent. Not to say that, of course, with any type of work and any commitment, you can always grow and become what you need to be. But I just knew that, you know what? I love the digital. I love all the software. I just love using it. And so that's where I dived into, and I decided to get my Bachelor of Science degree within the information technology field in digital media and web technology. Although I will say, at my very last class before graduating, which was math, I was one of those folks that saved math to the very end. I advise, don't ever do that. You're talking about pressure. If you don't pass that class, you don't graduate. Don't ever do that. I passed. Thank God. I wanted to change my major again. And I went to my counselor, and she was like, Miss so-and-so, you cannot change your major. You're like getting ready to graduate. And long story short, I can't remember exactly what the field was, but it had a lot to do with computer programming. But it wasn't just computer programming. I was like, oh my God. Anyways, who knows what the future holds, right? When I work on my master's, who knows? But that is kind of like my education and training. And I kind of really wanted to share that, and also just letting you know that, hey, it's okay if you change your mind on what your passion is, or what you think your passion may be. Like I said, I go back to saying I wanted to be a nurse, human resources person, graphic designer. It takes some time, and once you find what you are, if you really want to get philosophical, what are you put on this earth to do? You will know it. You'll have a passion for it. You'll do stuff, like I said, when you have 0 followers, when you have no likes, when you're getting thumbs down, when you're getting trolled, it's something within you that you get up and say, I love what I'm doing. I don't care if I'm the only person watching it. And you're going to know that. So, yeah.